What's up, YouTube? Mandy Hops here. I'm at Paradise Park. Take a look around. For those of you that know, this is the favorite park by my house. Also, we just passed Christmas. We're entering the new year. And this is the place I found paradise. As you guys know, Uncle Brian, those of you know my best friend Brian, he died on Christmas Day, and it was just his birthday a day ago. We both loved Elvis, and it was his birthday, and then Elvis's birthday. Um, So, I even found a weird way to scare his ashes, which I would only have to find a weird way. And I still will find many weird ways. And like I've been seeing on Facebook, everybody shout out to him, like the dead him, but he'll always live. So, I said, you know what? I'm going to get out today and I'm going to go to Paradise Park and I'm going to do like my own little thing. And if you actually look around, a lot of these trees, this is the first one I saw that wasn't, but they all have like little gravestones in them, and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna do it my way. I talked about like a month ago, like I was gonna do it for all my dead friends, and I like literally didn't get around to it, but I want to do it for it. And here's what's funny is like me and Brian were closer than like anybody, and they sent me as funny, not funny, but funny. They sent me his ashes, and then this is a picture of us. That's me when I was going through a Jersey Shore phase. Shout out to us rock and Pink. Um, his sister-in-law sent me this. Shout out Kathy. And she said, "Be ready." It's like weird. I've never had anybody's ashes. Like I've never done that. And she said they're like a little bony, and I was like, "Oh, that's fucking weird." And I've thought of like, "Oh my god, I live in Vegas, and I go to these like all these places. Where could I share them?" So I could only think, let me shout it at this little paradise park. Like he would get a kick out of it. I think he would. So this is what I'm doing. I have these collection of Elvis ornaments that I wrote a little note like you'll be cursed if you take this kind of. But so when I tried to leave for Vegas, he had two Elvis golden records he wanted me to take, and I was like, no, I don't like a lot of clutter. And what sucks is because I wanted to hang it from this tree, so I might have to hang it from another tree that's lower. I mean, if somebody steals it, they steal it. A curse on both their families. So I'm gonna have to go hang this on something, and then I'm gonna do my little memorial here. But this is for Brian, and this is the Elvis "Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog." Where the fuck do I hang this? Uh, I don't really know. I like this one because it has acorns, and like ideally, I feel like it'll like fall and be like more acorns. So I'm just gonna try to use my fucking like. Oh, I wish I could pull that thing. I don't think I can. You think you can pull it? Like pull it fork down, or should I just put on another one? No, like more by the thing. We can't pull it. Okay. That's okay. All right, I digress. We're gonna find a little spot for this. No, somebody else. I think we should put it definitely on like a tree limb. That's okay. We're doing this live, so well, the trees aren't like this area up here. I'll tell you that. It's a little dry, a little arid. Hell of a memorial, hey Brian. He's laughing his dick off. right now, honestly, with you laughing so hard. Okay, okay. So there's Elvis. All right, got a view of that. You would expect nothing different. Okay, and then we get the other tools. So this is actually my first time. So Uncle Brian, as you guys know, had a memorial back home, and I think only two of his real friends are there. And what I mean by saying that, not the people that went there weren't his real friends, but I don't think his real friends were invited, and I don't think his real friends were there. And I'm just gonna lay that out there. And I think his sister Martha and her husband stole my hockey pucks, but that's okay. I'm not mad about that. So what we're gonna do is we got Uncle Brian's thing, and he should always eat with me. So this is weird because I've never scattered anybody's ashes. I've never had anybody's ashes. So I'm gonna. What do I do? I've only seen ashes scattered is like the big Lebowski. I don't want to breathe them in out of a Ralph's can, but that's basically essentially what we're doing. That's okay. I think he would want to hang out here with me, and I think he would at least revel in the laugh of it. I don't even know how to. Anybody that knows me and Uncle Brian would love this right now. Push down and turn over to the left. Oh God, what do I do? All right. So we got the Elvis ornament. What do I do? I don't put it in my hand like vitamins. I just smash it. Oh God. What do I do? I just don't want any pit bullshit on my fucking friend's ashes. Oh God. Irony. Okay. So we got that. And I got plenty more to put other weird places besides that. Alright. And then I think I actually got these for you. These are some matches. I got some Nag Champa. I don't know. I don't. Because here's my thing. I think all my friends have like literally died, and it's been so hard on me. And because of their complicated ways they've died, most of their families hid it. Good on them. Like if they wanted to, because they died of like alcohol sickness or overdoses or whatever. So like they didn't invite everybody to like the funerals. So I really didn't get to celebrate my best friends like I had. And then I feel like I have no friends out here. And I don't care how weird this is. And nobody's looking at me weird because this is Vegas. But I'm going to light my little candle. I held my... This is the first time I spread Brian's ashes. I probably had them for like 3-4 years. I didn't really know what to do with them, but I'm going to do it. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody like kills their own way. I think that like a lot of times funerals are like for the living, not for the dead. But this one's definitely... I'm sorry, Brian. This one's for you. All I'm missing is the boombox, brother. We can do that next year. But you got some music playing, and he would be jamming out. And I'd be threatening to leave him right now because he's so drunk. I don't want to deal with it. And I was hoping this would like. It's gonna suck if it doesn't, because that's a Dia de Muertos. And then I got a Miller Lite I'm gonna pour out for him. Not at the same one as his Elvis, so we'll see what holds up longer, the candle or uh, the candle or the Elvis ornament. But I don't hold up much for either. To be honest with you, it's Vegas. The thing is, this is my final time to thank Kathy for sending me his ashes, to thank Brian for our fucking best relationship ever. I forced myself on him. That dude, he was such a weirdo, and I was too. And he didn't want nothing to do with me. And he would have known we'd be the best friends since the end of time. And I couldn't get anything to work right at the park. I'm let me go opposite. Brian was a Catholic, and he was also a very big drunk, and he was an athlete at some point in time, and he was a joke teller, and I can't help that I can't get this thing. He would find this hilarious. I honestly think he would think it's kind of funny that he died on Christmas Eve just to be a dick, because that's my best friend. So none of this is working out his plan, which I almost feel like is part of his plan. I just dropped it serious. Do you think you can get this to light? Like, I'm getting pissed. Brian, quit. This is like my first time on. Okay, so if not, I got a Miller Lite to pour out for him, and then we got the other thing going. And I mean, I pay tribute to Brian like every fucking day. It's not just like anybody that knows me about.
It's not gonna work.
Okay, what minute mark?
You've tried 5 minutes now.
Okay. Oh, it lighting this? Yeah, it's. I should have brought one of those long things from the dollar store. I can't. Can you help me light it? Here, please. No, it'll work. Tell them to calm back. We're doing a memorial. Oh, it's gonna work. It's gonna fucking work.
It's not gonna work.
It's gonna fucking work. It hasn't been 5 minutes out. Okay, maybe it's not gonna work. So the only other thing is I brought a Miller Lite for Brian. Brian loved jokes. Brian loved swimming. Brian was the life of the party. Brian was the nicest guy anybody ever met. You wouldn't want to clean his apartment though. Brian was my best friend. And this is the first time I spread his ashes, so I curse anybody that touches his little Elvis thing. God knows what the dogs will pick up, but I love you guys, and I love Uncle Brian. And this bag might catch on fire, but I don't think the can will. Deuces.